Hello, everyone, and welcome back. We're back again. Storm here.
Mom here.
Kimmy here.
So welcome back, guys. We are going to be watching the second episode of Iron Fist. And we were having a discussion because we were shocked. And I know a lot of you guys probably left us comments where we know a lot of these people.
Yeah,
Holy crap.
Yes.
We had deja vu moments throughout the whole first episode where we're like, those people look so familiar. And the father is freaking Faramir from Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah, so that's David Wyndham. And I was shocked. I was like, he looks so familiar, but I don't know where we've seen him. And I love Faramir so much.
Me too. I was like, he
yeah.
does look so familiar, but he's playing such a different role that, you know.
Yeah, and he's aged.
Years apart, yeah.
You know, he has the glasses on, the hair's different. And yeah, so that was really cool to see that. And the main character, Danny, like he is Loras Tyrell from Game of Thrones.
Oh my gosh, that's right. Yeah.
And Kim actually mentioned that first. So
like,
that's
I hate
always
to
off
say it.
camera
Always
when we go,
recognizes.
wait.
I always say it, so I was like, oh, I'm not going to.
You were like, Tyrell from Game of Thrones, oh my God. And I just didn't expect it. And I'm like, wow, he's handsome. And I just, he looks so different.
right.
I'll get more in this, but I'm like, I know his face, his eyes, like I know him from somewhere.
it's
So right when
driving
you
me
said
nuts.
that, I'm
I'm
like,
like,
where's Tyrell? That's crazy.
Oh my gosh.
And we know Jessica Henwick as well. She played in Star Wars in the movie, like the later movies. I think maybe just the last one. She also played in Game of Thrones as a Sand Sister, right? I think it was called the Sand Sisters or something.
Yeah.
So I'm like, she looks so familiar. So we did look it up because I had to see where else we saw her from. And I'm like, well, that makes perfect sense. I usually try not to look anything up because of spoilers, but we were not spoiled by anything besides looking at those main actors that we saw from the first episode. So that's good.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah,
Two
and
Game of Thrones people.
that is so cool. So it has a good cast so far, and I did like the first one. I think it was a little slow, but I don't mind it being more slow because we get traumatized a lot with a lot of the Marvel shows we watch.
It might
right.
speed up a lot. Who knows?
It might, yeah.
It's good that we're getting to know the
It's nice,
characters and
it's different.
the
It has a different
stories.
pacing, and I like how it's kind of spiritual. We don't really know what his powers are. He has a lot of skills. Maybe
He must have. He survived the plane crash.
he did, yeah.
No.
And in certain rare cases, you can, if I don't know, how he would, but some people do, So maybe he is just a normal human, but he trained hard and he's like a Batman, but he's also spiritually connected, like that eagle coming in, and I guess was that guy that was helping him out and then passed.
Yeah.
So I just
And
have a lot of
where
questions.
did he crash? His parents died. Maybe whoever took him in. It's been 15 years since he came back to the city.
And we saw some visuals of monks or something, right? Like he was trained.
So maybe they had a part of
monks,
his martial arts, studies, but the spiritual part as well.
Right.
Maybe. I think that girl's going to come back.
I think her name
Yes,
is
the
Colleen.
She
teacher.
was watching him before when he ran
wants
away
to
and
work
was
for
getting
her.
stalked and attacked. Yeah, so I'm curious. I think he wants to go back probably, but I think she'll accept him as a
And the
student
brother
or
and
teacher.
sister, I do not trust them. Ward and Joy.
Well, no, because they betrayed him. They
That's
wanted to
right,
kill him or
I
something.
Big
trust them.
time,
Oh,
big time.
Yeah, because we thought that they were going to be
Poisoned
good.
him or whatever, drugged
Yeah.
him.
Yeah, because I was hoping Joy would have been good, but
No.
yeah, I was naive there. I was like, yep.
Yeah, she just follows
So
what her
boo.
brother says.
So not cool. So let's see what this episode is called. This one's called Shadowhawk Takes Flight. Shadowhawk. I like that. Shadowhawk. What does that mean? Is that some kind of weapon, or is it an actual hawk?
Or is it a person?
Or is it a
That's
person?
what I
Is
mean.
it our main character?
Take flight.
Maybe it's a bad guy. I don't know. So shall we, ladies?
We
Yes.
shall. Let's do it.
102.
That's a little harsh.
Welcome home.
You are at Birch Psychiatric Hospital.
I shouldn't be here.
That's usually the first thing people say, just before he bit the doctor's nose off.
Ooh. God, this is kind of a weird therapy. Like, this is how you talk to people?
Right?
Hey. You need to kill yourself.
What?
It's really
Oh my
the
gosh.
only solution. I mean, look,
I had a
I
feeling
have
it
tried
was
4
Marco.
times.
Oh, he must be a
he
patient
must.
too.
Yeah, he must be. Yes. Oh my
Ooh.
God. Whoa.
Oh.
How was just saying hello to the new guy.
They're not watching it? My God.
It's okay, Great Hospital.
Oh, that poor guy. Oh, I don't trust
Aspirate
that
on that.
neither.
How good is that big guy?
I don't know. Is it brother and sister or not?
Whoever he is, he needs help, and we've made sure he's getting it. We
15
couldn't
years
just
is a
have
long
him
time. People
arrested.
can change, and he's probably
you have no
held
idea.
back. You
Yeah,
never
it's
know.
right.
People can
No.
change. And
Of the Order of the Crane Mother, what kind of monks are those?
They were warrior monks.
why is this so hard to believe? Like, how would you actually know what goes
Yeah,
on in a
'cause
remote
Yeah,
part of
that's
the
right,
world?
yeah.
That's your picture. John Anderson of Toronto, Canada.
Who did that?
Never seen that before.
Oh, that's a twist. I doubt that's true, but unless he's lying about it and he needed that passport to get back there because he can't
get back to
be
the
a dead
US,
person
yeah.
or
Yeah.
something without question. Yeah, I like how she walks around with her sword.
Yeah.
Whoa,
Both of them.
there's skill too.
Good.
Oh, just
You might want to sound a little less like a fat duck. What are you doing? Yoga? You move about as fast as a pig. Swimming and gravy.
Oh, jeez.
He's your tour guide.
Huh?
Do you before?
You gonna try and stab me?
I get stressed.
I guess you do.
Not much to look at, I know.
I'll be out in 72 hours.
That's what they always say.
Keep dreaming. He sort of laughed about that. Like this.
Apologize now, or I'm gonna hurt you.
And no one's watching.
you don't
Any
know who
attendance
that is.
there? There's no attendance watching over you. Whoa. No.
And then they miss.
Oh,
More
God,
meds.
come on. Oh, my God.
Leveled up.
That's all they do.
I'm not supposed to do this, but what are they gonna do? Put me in the nut house?
Jeez.
Yeah, they don't watch
Yeah,
people
strap
too
you up.
much at all.
Yeah, they don't. They definitely do not.
Look, Danny, it sounds like maybe you're in trouble, but I just don't think I'm the person to help.
No, please.
No, 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 no.
Oh, gee.
Come here, yeah.
You put cameras in there?
It's the 21st century. We're all connected. See, he talks about being rescued by two monks. Unless Kyle is an idiot who doesn't know how to do simple research.
Aw, poor guy.
Sir, there's no mention of it anywhere.
Oh, this poor guy.
Colleen Wing, she runs a dojo near Chinatown.
Damn.
I'd like you to
What
go
do
and
they
talk
have?
to her.
Well, I'm glad Joy's not in on it. Like, she just
Yeah.
thought
Yeah, me
for
too,
the right
yeah.
reasons.
I lied
He's gonna
about the
say-
passport.
He's gonna say what he wants to hear.
Well, that's a step in the right direction.
Oh no, not him
Not
again.
again.
Here you go.
Here's a one.
It's direction.
If you would be willing to sign some papers that would attest that you felt threatened.
Oh, that's not right.
So this will be good on her end
Yeah,
to
I
be
don't
like,
think so.
yeah, they're crazy.
She won't go through that.
I'm really
Yeah,
happy he
bit of
said
money
that
would
because now
really-
that'll set
No,
it.
now she
Bring
knows.
this place
Yeah.
up a notch.
You guys don't listen or pay attention.
I was
You're
gonna show
fired.
you this later, but since you're already here.
Right after we shot this, we all
nails.
went to the circus in Madison Square Garden. I didn't want to do the commercial. That's how Dad talked me into it.
Look it up. See if he did.
That's right.
I have
Oh,
it, Danny
no,
Grant.
tell me.
I don't care what you think.
Don't do that. It's gonna tie you up and give you more meds.
No, he's gonna.
Too one-sided.
It's like they're getting paid off by him. I mean, he's
Yes.
watching everything
I
anyways.
think so.
Yes.
Yes, I
brainwashed.
definitely
In the
think
last
so.
50
So maybe it's my turn.
And at
my
the
son
same
come back
time, they're
now.
getting more information about him.
Whenever I messed up, according to my dad, was pretty much all the time.
He's gonna belt him.
He'd
Oh,
whip me across the back.
oh, you son of a bee.
Oh,
Yes, it's a weird
so-
boss. He must really know what he's
Nah.
about.
That'll
That's
teach
why
him.
he's scared.
That's right,
I
yeah.
don't apologize for anything.
Camera's still rolling. They're probably gonna watch him
Yeah,
investigate.
and he's gonna believe Danny, and then he's gonna get killed.
That poor guy, yeah.
Ooh, telling Joy.
Oh, yeah. The circus. Yeah, we all went to the circus afterwards.
You're sure?
Yeah, it was Danny's idea. Well, now you have me curious.
Did he actually say that? It's kind of right to the point there.
Now she's.
No, I can't tell you why.
too.
I just knew that. God, it's terrible getting drugged up all the time and no one will listen to you. Like, you're just... it's terrible.
Come on.
Is he really there?
Hello, Danny.
I hope he's not.
Harold? I thought you were dead. And I thought you were dead. So I guess that's something we have in common.
The mortal Iron Fist.
Iron Fist?
Sworn enemy of the hand.
Wait, what's that? Sworn enemy
The
of who?
hand.
Sworn enemy of the hand. Harold, you have to get me
Yeah,
out of
he
here.
might be.
Oh, don't worry. I'll take care of everything.
No,
Oh, he's gonna take care of her. No,
Bye-bye.
Right now.
They were kind of like brother and sister when they were growing up.
I need to have these messengered somewhere.
Must be a childhood thing.
What is it?
From Joy Meacham.
Oh, yeah. M&M's
I believe you.
and everything, whatever.
Oh, he takes all the dark ones out or something?
Yeah, something to do with color.
You have a visitor.
Are you dangerous?
To them,
Yes.
very dangerous.
And to me?
Of course not.
But you will be.
Just one last favor.
What?
Deliver these to Joy Meacham.
Hopefully she'll be there
I
to
know
see
who
it.
it
Maybe
is.
she'll open it in front of her and then she'll be like, oh crap.
Danny asked me to give this to you.
No,
There
she
you go. Yeah, she'll
this
see
is
it.
Danny.
It is Danny.
Oh,
I'm glad she was there to see that.
wow.
Your brother
Let your
gave us-
brother know I'm not signing these.
Oh, I'm
Now
glad she
she's
did
gonna
that
see
too
that.
because
Oh,
she didn't know
good.
that.
Yeah.
Don't, oh God, because she trusts him, so she's going to say something.
Oh boy, now he's gonna wonder why she's there.
No, I have to kill my sister.
Mm-hmm.
That's supposed to mean something?
Yes.
Yeah, if you were a friend.
And it's him.
We would eat them together. All but the brown ones.
Whoever he is in a safe place right now. The best thing to do is wait until we get a full
He
report
came
from
to
the
you
doctor,
for help.
and then we
My
can consider
God.
our next step.
Whoa.
I believe you're the real Danny Rand.
Now you're going to die.
Oh boy, yeah, he will.
And you're on camera saying
Crazy
that.
Where have you
father.
been the last 15 years? Kunlun, where is that?
It exists in another dimension.
Oh, now he's going to be checked in for
God
that.
damn.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Can I go now?
No,
Not after
And
saying
then now,
that.
now
Danny
because you
Rand,
just said.
or are you the Iron Fist? I don't want to make any false
For
predictions.
years.
This will
Oh,
take time.
You need to let me out
Just
of
like Simon told you.
Danny, for your own safety, I can't release you now. Is to open yourself to the possibility that there is no Iron Fist.
And happy to take me off the drugs, so we have to do this two
Mm, that's
ways,
right,
you
so-
know.
Just
yeah.
Danny Rand.
What are you talking about?
What are you planning to do
Wants
with
him
him?
killed.
We're putting him somewhere safe. Aren't you listening? Danny may be of great value to me.
This is just
Are
crazy,
they against
Dad.
the hand?
Nothing good will come of this.
I'm not sure.
He's all yours.
Whoa. The hell?
What the heck, yeah. Ooh. So are these his new guards going to take him to the new house? Oh.
Word makes him sounds
Oh.
regards.
Whoa.
Oh. Who?
So he's part of it.
Whoa.
So he was like a spy?
What the heck?
Here it comes.
Who's the best? Oh.
Wow, that was quick.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Now you're gonna see his iron fist.
Right down your
Whoops.
throat for all the pills you gave me. Simon's like, let me go in here.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Wow.
Yowza. What?
What? I'd be like, oonch, 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 oonch. Do, do.
Yeah.
Woo. Club.
Oh my goodness. Why he showed him?
Freedom.
Guess he's not going to Long Island.
Good.
Oh, he's
Iron
out.
Fist. So now we
Yeah,
finally
Iron Fist.
saw it.
Yes.
Wow, it came out quick.
Yes.
That's
Well,
great.
Sure did. Yeah.
Yeah, because right when he said that, however he said it, the hardest challenge or whatever, that he's at his most focused, you know, hardest
Right.
hit or
That's when he
something.
gets the hardest hit. That's right.
So I'm glad it finally showed, because I really just thought at this point that we weren't going to see it until maybe next episode. So it is a different feel, but it takes a while to get to something.
Yes,
You know,
it
so
does.
I am happy that happened at the end, and it sucks that that mental hospital is so corrupt.
it's probably funded by the Meacham family or Meacham family.
Meacham.
Unfortunately, they have to go by what they say. And I had no idea. I thought they were just going to scoop him and bring him to that safe house for them.
Yeah.
Keep tabs on him. But I had no idea they would beat him.
Well, they had that guy in there that was the initial guy that confronted him. Like, I give him the tour saying, like, oh, donkeys or whatever, like, we're just numb donkeys or mindless donkeys. And he's like, what'd you say? So that was that guy. So I wonder if he was a spy to keep an eye on him to cause trouble.
Maybe,
but also, it was like, could he be part of the hand too or something? I don't know. I mean, like, he doesn't seem like...
You know what? That's a good point, because he's the one who started the fight.
Yeah.
In the common room.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So I thought, I thought he did that
right.
initially because he was working for the company, so he was trying to keep him in check for the father.
Like an antagonist,
Yeah, just to be like, hey, you know, like he got knocked down.
Right.
Although I'm not quite sure, or he's part of the hand. So we don't know, I guess, what the family's history is with the hand, because the father seems like, oh, well, he could be a good asset for us, I guess, against the hand, or maybe he is part of it because he had that handprint on his window. Where did you go?
Right,
so was he part of the hand and he left and now he's in danger? I mean, I don't know. There's so many questions there.
There is. And who knows? Maybe he is part of the hand and they want to make sure that he's not going to get to them, ultimately to him. And it looks like Joy doesn't know her father's alive.
I think she's left in the dark completely. And
I think so too.
And we know that Ward, of course, knows about Danny, which he never was close with him anyways, but it kind of sucks
he was
to
always
even
jealous
have...
of him.
He was a bully.
But to even to have some kind of childhood relationship and to be that sinister. And he even said to his father, but he's very timid around him and was like, well, I don't want part of that if you're going to, you know, kill him.
Right. They probably thought he was
not
going to
it.
kill him.
So he was trying to stand up for himself, but at the same time, he went right back to yes, sir, at the end. I think, of course, Ward does know about Danny. It's obvious, of course. But he doesn't want to be involved in it, and Joy is completely in the dark, which I'm happy about because that was a surprise for me.
Yeah.
Because I really thought that from the first episode. I'm like, really? She's in on it too? Like, that sucks. Like, you come back, these are the only people you know now, and then they're both against you. And
Can you imagine having that trauma happen to you? You're gone for years. You come back to the only people that you know are alive and loved you, that you thought like a second family.
Yeah.
And they do this to you.
Oh my gosh, that's
I mean, that
traumatic.
long. Yeah, to travel that far, you can't use your own identity because that person's dead. So I knew that right away that's why he used that passport. But I love what Joy did there, where she's like, well, let me just try something. Because honestly, if I, God forbid, had a family member or a close friend that died and there is a possibility that person survived, I don't think I would immediately be like, there's no freaking way. Like, maybe no way, in shock. But I would try to do stuff just to make sure, you know,
right,
just to make sure
exactly.
And
where's his body? There was no body, so
and people do survive crashes.
Razor things have happened.
Yeah, so I'm glad that she actually did that smart thing with the M&Ms.
M&Ms, yes,
and didn't say anything about it.
That's right.
I was curious, what can he do there? Maybe he'll just put a handful back in, but that's like not really clear. So actually separating a certain color makes sense.
That's right.
That was perfect.
And
that was perfect on her part.
Yeah, so thank God Colleen was there too to send it back, because who knows, even if he was able to send it, if it would actually make it to her because of the father and Ward and whatnot. But I'm glad that happened and that Colleen actually gave it to her and she actually witnessed Joy. And I love that moment when Joy really was just so like relieved and sad too, really because all this pain they're putting him through right now. But the fact that she realized, like, that was good acting. I really like that. And Colleen being there, too, I'm glad she was like, oh, because now she realizes, oh, it is Danny. And she doesn't know anything about him.
She
but
knows,
having that official now, she's like, oh, crap, you know. And I'm glad she gave the folder about Ward. And she wasn't really that shocked about it, so I guess she knew something about it. But to even force him to write something off, it makes you wonder, because I know with hospitals, like mental hospitals, like you have so many different kinds of cases, and you can't believe everything you hear. But when you have a new case like that, and if you just automatically assume that they're not telling the truth, with no evidence, and you're like, well, you're definitely this person. Oh, I stole that passport. Wouldn't you want to look it up and just see, oh, well, maybe this is an identity of someone else in a different country, and like to not even look that up and depress, like, oh, well, you are this other person. What are you talking about? And just to assume that this person actually did die. I don't know. I thought that was too like one way.
And it was good that he interviewed him again and found out by Joy that it was true. That story he told him was true.
Yeah,
but
that
then
was
when he
good
went
to
to the
actually
other
say that.
dimension
Oh,
kind
boy,
of thing,
yes,
it was
that
like,
really
oh,
threw him
damn,
off
now he
again,
just
yeah.
bought himself another
Yeah,
6 months in there.
I thought he was going to look up the circus thing, like, right after that shoot and be like, oh, well, it's online, so that's how he knew that. So I thought that was not going to help him, but I'm glad it did. But to, again, turn it around for that reason. Like, you were lied to and checked this guy in for actually being who he is, and he was abused because of it. Like, he was an endangerment to certain people, I guess, but those people put him in there. And then for him to just turn it around and be like, oh, well, maybe he did have some trauma. Like, we know it's real.
Yes, and maybe they do have a reason why they put him in here, because he'll get 51% of the company. I mean, it's like a no-brainer.
Yeah, so
like, why
I kept
do you
telling
think you're a
myself...
threat?
And this psychiatrist seems like he's a good guy, but right away it was like all these guys had to be paid off, because how are they able to just tunnel vision say like, no, you're not that guy. Yeah, you're just crazy. You're just crazy. You don't know. And to not watch who's in there, like the first guy who almost stabbed him. Oh wait, he got loose again. He's with our new guy. Like no one's watching the new guy. And then when he's out getting confronted by this other guy who apparently it's all corrupt anyways, but no one, everyone has their heads turned. And right when that guy falls, and they probably know this guy's aggressive history, because even the first guy was, I keep saying first guy, but that first mental guy was like nervous, and he's like, don't just let it go or whatever. And you know this guy's an aggressive history, and yet they're all turning their heads, and once he's down on the floor, oh, well, Danny did it. You know, he definitely did it, or John, or whatever they thought his name was at the time. But I just thought that was a little too much. So unless they're all paid off to just be like that, and it seems like this one guy was, I don't know. Yeah, so I was hoping it wasn't just going to be all about him being in a mental institution and, you know, not being able to get out, or not being confined into this, like, beach house or something. Yeah. I'm glad he escaped.
Oh, my gosh.
And to have, like, a legitimate psychiatrist evaluating you, I don't know if he knew that he was being taped. I don't know, because he seemed very...
I don't think he did.
He seemed
they own a lot of money, so it's... Yeah, I think he is sincere now, because I'm like, they all have to be paid off to be like that, and he seemed to care, so that's
maybe
good.
The company, maybe the hospital
itself, like maybe they own just a lot of stuff there or something. But and for the father to get in there and to be able to talk to Danny like that, and again, like really paid off, like the person who walked away was, I think, the same guy, right, who brought him in to get beat up later on. So just real corrupted, you know.
But
why is he so interested?
And why are they not like so like crazy? I know about the company being 5149, but you would have some elation that he's alive. So it almost makes me feel like, did he start the crash to begin with? Did he do something with the crash? To make it, you know, to kill his partner.
That's what, because we were saying that the first one. So I kind of wonder that too, because for them to have
phased by it.
Exactly, like they wanted it to happen, and the fact that he's obsessing on like who saved you, it's almost like he knew about this organization or whatever it is. Like he knew about
whatever.
Yeah, like the crane of something, but like it seems like he knew about it already. So just for it to connect like that, like he crashes and is saved by them, it's almost like he did it on purpose so that would happen, and was just kind of hoping that there would be some kind of savior for the hand. I don't know. That's overthinking it. I have no clue, but I'm curious. So I'm glad he's out of that mental institution. I'm hoping that he'll be able to move on and take up his identity, and Joy will be able to apologize, and they can build some kind of friendship again. So I like the effect of the Iron Fist. I wasn't sure if he was going to have power in both. I feel like it's kind of limited to have one hand, but I like how he's an excellent fighter without superpowers, and then that's like his upgraded final blow kind of thing. It's
and then as soon as he's finished with the threat, he's calm.
That's good.
He's only using it to defend himself.
So what happens if you cut off his arm? Then is he screwed, or does he get it in his other arm or his other his ankle? So it's a very limited, but it's a cool idea. I like it. It's very different from anything else we've seen. It's cool that it's a superpower. I was thinking Iron Fist, like it was just going to be a little bit stronger but not
That's
like
right,
Luke
yeah.
Cage strong, being able to break walls. But I guess they had to make it more, not realistic, but more like a superhero power to show that
Yeah.
Over
it's
the
not
top,
just his
yeah.
imagination or being like a Batman or something, really training hard. And
I thought maybe it would actually be an iron fist. Iron.
oh yeah, like it would
Okay,
turn
yeah.
into an iron
Yes,
fist. Yeah, and
That's
that would be kind of cool too. Why not, right? We see all these crazy powers, you just
Yeah.
don't know. It's like the limitations, like, you know, it's pretty creative. But yeah, so we'll see what happens next time. I don't know how many episodes. I'm guessing around like anywhere from 11 to 13, like the other series that we're watching. So the hand is back in question here. That's from Daredevil, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
And Stick and all that.
That's
I know, that'd be so fun. More crossovers, guys. Come on.
Wouldn't it
woo.
be?
Yeah, yeah.
I want Claire to come in this one too, just like the other one. She's like, I'm in
Yes.
this one too.
I have to fix you up.
Yeah, I think that's what
Let
she
me
wants
fix
to
your
do.
fist up.
So that would be great. I would love that. So I know we'll talk more the more we learn about the characters. But
Yes.
again, I love that
That's
we
right.
associate now the actual actors with different roles that they
Yeah.
played because they all look familiar, and then we're like, oh wait, of course I know him from this. You know, so
Yeah.
that's a lot of fun.
And maybe he'll go work for Colleen now.
Hopefully, no one goes
Maybe.
looking there for her.
Yeah,
you know, for
that's
him.
too so close
Okay,
to
I
So
think
she
so.
might
Close
have
for
to
comfort.
move
Yeah, it
away or
does.
something, but we'll see what happens. But yeah, I'm hoping that they can team up and work together
like,
and
yeah.
have a good friendship kind of thing. So
That's good.
until next time, guys, so please thumbs up this video. That helps us out
Yes,
a lot.
thumbs up.
Please subscribe. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you very soon as always. Happy November.
Bye.
Bye guys.
Bye-bye.